Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, David. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you for asking.
Yeah. Do you know where the other students are? First of all, I'm like joining late because I had another account, but I just had to call Merlin to get the right account to join. But it's 7:40, and you're the only one here. So, do students usually join late?
Yep, sometimes it
Oh.
happens.
Oh, okay. Now I can see another one. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was waiting for the.
Huh?
I don't know. I normally I can be on time in class
Uh-huh.
because I have some activities before to join the class, so I have to prepare something, and after I
Uh-huh.
get the class.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and it's hi, Sibel. Sibel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you well.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good. And you?
Oh, well, so, yeah, good. I was apologizing for joining late. I don't know if you guys were already like wait in the waiting room, but I got a wrong account. So I was like, where are the students? So I had to text Merlin and ask for the account. So
That's the reason
so,
why I log in and I say, okay, what happened here? Well, I try to again. And I
I
say,
thought the
okay, I
same.
don't know what happened. And then, well, and this is the third time that I try and okay, you're here.
yes, I apologize for that. I got confused with the accounts because
Yeah.
I have two. Yeah. So hi, Gabriela Cardona. Can you hear me?
Hi, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
Everything's good, and you?
Yeah, well, good. I'm pretty good. Thank you very much for asking. So, guys, I don't know if with your previous teacher, do you turn on your video or not? I don't know.
We always turn off the camera. We had turned off, but if you want, you can turn off the camera.
Well, if you feel more comfortable with your video off, I won't force you, but I would prefer you guys turn your video on so I can see your faces. It feels a little weird, it's just me. Like with my video on. So I understand that there are 6 students in this class, right?
Hi,
Yeah.
teacher.
Yes.
Yes, okay, good. Well, we have 3 so far, so hopefully they'll join in a few minutes. So I'll share my screen. 1 second. Okay. 1 second. See. Okay. So can you see my screen, guys?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. So, well, I introduced myself yesterday. So I said my name is Jacqueline Alvstead, but you can call me Jackie. Well, I know this is group A3, right? So some of the requirements for this class, I broke the first rule because I joined late today. But for all the classes, I need you guys to join on time. Well, I said that it will be good if you can turn on your camera so I can see your faces and just make sure that you're paying attention, right? And This course will be the same as the previous course. You will take an exam after every unit. Is that how you did it with the previous course? Did you take an exam after every unit?
No, I think we have other methodology because
Okay, yeah. So here I was told to give you guys an exam after every unit. So we're going to take an exam after unit 1, then another exam after unit 2, and so on. And as far as I know, now you don't have access to the platform. But as soon as you'll have to complete the activities on the platform. So the activities will be based on the topics that we cover on in class. So let's see. Before we start, I would like to know a little bit more about you. So you can introduce yourself and say something that you like to do. Okay, so I can get to know you more. So let's start with David.
Yep.
Mhm.
As you know, I am David Blanco.
Mhm.
I am 23 years old.
Okay.
I
Mhm.
live near to Ciudad Arce.
In San Salvador. Okay.
No, en La Libertad.
Oh, La Libertad. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I work from 6 to 5:30 p.m. So
Uh-huh.
I want to improve myself, trying to learn English because I need to get another opportunity um, to get all my goals in my life.
Mhm.
So I think this is the time that I can make that happen.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and nowadays learning English is very important, right? It can give you more job opportunities. So very good. Thank you very much, David, right? So should I say David or David?
The same, doesn't matter.
Okay,
I
good.
like to say that.
Yeah. Okay, let's go with Gabriela. Gabriela, introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Gabriela, and I'm an industrial engineer. I'm currently working and in a commercial area of the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock. And I
Wow.
want to improve my English because every day I have to treat with foreign people.
Oh,
And
really?
and I have to make deals, and I know they need to understand what I'm trying to say.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, you have a very strong reason, right, to learn
Yeah.
English. Very good. Yeah, so I'm glad you're already working on it. Let's go with Sibel. By the way, I've never heard that name. It's very pretty. Sibel. Okay,
Thank
Sibel,
you.
tell us about you.
Okay, my name is Isabel Valencia. I'm 4 years old or years young.
How old did you
Oh my
say?
God, 4 years young.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, I have my own business with my sister, but trying to study English because I would like to live abroad. And
Oh,
for that,
really?
yeah, I would like. I hope so. I hope. And for that reason, I'm trying to study English. And the other reason is because I love it. I love to speak foreign language. I think it's very good. Well, one of my dreams is speak more than 2 languages.
What
And
other languages do you want to learn?
French.
French, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Um, where would you like to live? Because you said you want to live abroad. So where would you like to live?
Well, in this moment, I have maybe 3 options, but I don't know exactly which country or I decided in the future.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. So that's very interesting. Yeah. So that's those are very strong reasons to learn another language. And if you can learn more than one, that would be great. Right. So after your introductions, we are going to start with the first activity. So in the first activity that we have, you will complete the following phrases with your personal information. So if you see the sentences below, the sentences that are in red are examples or how you can complete the phrase, okay? So, or the sentence. So number 1, it says, I'm listening to currently, and we have one example. Can you read the example, David?
I listen to romantic music currently.
Okay, so we let's see, let's go with number 2, Gabriela. You can read the example.
Yesterday I bought a pair of shoes.
Sibel, number 3.
Number 3, okay. In my last birthday, I ate cake.
Gabriela, number 4, sorry.
Yesterday at this time I was eating pupusas.
Okay, David, number 5.
I've been to United States.
Okay, and number 6, Sibel.
I have been going to church.
Okay, so those are examples. Now you'll have to complete the sentences with your personal information. Like, what kind of music are you listening to currently? So we'll complete the phrases and we will start with, let's see, Gabriela. Let's do number 1. So let me change this. Okay, 1 second. Let's change this phrase. I'll change this phrase to these days. Okay, so these days. Okay, so we'll change it to that. So it's more in general. So Gabriela, let's go with number 1.
Just that will be the change, or I have to change the kind of music.
You will complete the phrase with your personal information, like the kind of music that you're listening to these days.
Okay. I'm listening to rock and roll music these days.
You like rock and roll?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's see, David, let's go with number 2.
Yesterday I bought pizza.
Pizza, yummy. Sibel, let's go with number 3.
Okay. In my last birthday, I ate blueberry cake.
Blueberry cake, is that your favorite
Yes.
one?
I love it. Blueberry or carrot. I love it.
Yeah, it's very tasty. Gabriela, number 4.
Yesterday, at this time I was in 2 classes like today.
Yeah, so that I figure you would say that, but you were in class. Yeah, let's see, David, number 5.
I've been to Guatemala.
You've been to Guatemala. Have you girls been to Guatemala?
It's happened.
Gabby?
It happened around 5 years ago.
5 years ago, and what did you do?
So I was traveling for near to Guatemala City. So
Ah,
it
okay.
was fantastic.
And what is your favorite place from that city?
I visited a fantastic mall that was so beautiful, and well, I was walking with my friends there and trying to get shopping time.
Yeah, you're trying to shop a lot. Good. Let's see, Gabriela, have you been to any country?
Excuse me, teacher. What was the question?
Have you been to any country?
Yes. The last month I was where? In Los Angeles.
Oh, really? Do you
Yeah.
do you often travel to the United States?
Yeah, I'm often travel more when it's like vacations or holidays because I don't
Oh,
have
that's
to ask for permission.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you like Los Angeles?
That was my first time there, but yes, I like it because I did a lot of things and I was in one place that I really wanted to know. That is a Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh yeah, I know that
Yeah,
place.
yeah,
Did
it was awesome.
did you go to Disneyland or Universal Studios?
Yes, I went to Universal Studios and Disneyland I think last year. I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. I think 2019. I was
Yeah,
in
well,
Disneyland.
that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
It's so
it was
much
good.
fun, right?
Yeah, I really like it. To be
Yeah,
honest,
that's
it's one of the places that I dreamed to go since I was a kid.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's great. I'm glad
yeah.
you were able to go. Sibel, number 6.
I I have been going to the gym uh, lately.
Lately?
Lately,
Ah, okay. And how is the workout?
oh, good. I love it. I love it. I feel well comfortable when I try to do a lot of workout. I love to do very heavy. I prefer heavy workout. I don't know. I
Ah,
love it.
really?
Yes.
Wow. Does your body not feel sore?
No, no. I feel good. Well, sometimes you have ache in your body.
Yeah.
You wow, but it's part of the workout.
Yeah.
But when you look deep, when you see the difference in your body, you
Mhm.
feel with more energy to do
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to go to the gym. Like I've been thinking about that. Like, yeah, I mean, even if my body like hurts, my legs hurt, it'll be worth it, right? Because you feel satisfied with the results. So,
Yes.
but I still
Yes.
haven't gone. So okay, good. So now, let's go to the next one. Did you notice, guys, any difference between the verbs that we use to complete the sentences? Any ideas? Gabriela?
Which kind of verbs? Like,
Let's go to the phrases again. So
okay.
I ask you the same question. Did you notice any difference between the verbs that we use?
The structure.
David?
The structure.
The structure, in the verbs? The structure is one, and what happens to the verbs? What happened to the verbs? Sibel?
We are talking about the past.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about the past. Were we only talking about the past? Sibel?
Uh, Yes, yes, only talking about the past in every sentence.
In every
Oh,
sentence. What do you
yes.
think, Gabriela?
I think this could be uh, progressive past.
Yeah, past progressive,
Past progressive.
simple past. Uh-huh. Is there any sentence with present progressive? Present progressive.
With present progressive, it will be all the verbs with ing at the end.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you see number one, in number one, we're using the present progressive. Present, because I said I'm listening to romantic music these days. So it's an action in the present. Okay, so what about number 6 and number 5? What do you think? David?
6 is present progressive and 5 is present.
Perfect.
Sorry. Yeah, present perfect.
Oh, present perfect. Yeah. And so in number 5, is it present perfect or present progressive? Present perfect progressive.
Present perfect, and the 6 is present perfect progressive.
Yeah. And if you see, guys, so we have been changing the verbs, right? As Gabriela said, sometimes we're using the verbs with the ing form and sometimes in the past, right? So in this lesson, we will review, because I think you already studied this, we will review simple and continuous verbs. When I said simple, I mean verbs in the infinite form, right? Like love or walk, or verbs in the past, like went, ate. And when I say continuous verbs, I'm talking about the verbs in the ing form. Now, Gabriela, help me read here.
Simple verbs are for completed actions and permanent situations. Example, I have to listen to romantic music. This is a permanent situation. She went to the cinema last week. Okay.
Completed action, okay?
Completed
Now,
action.
Sibel, help me with the third sentence.
Okay, I've never lived in Europe, permanent situation.
Number 4, David.
She's never studied French. Permanent situation.
Good. And the last one, Sibel.
Okay, Lucy cooked a new recipe, completed action.
Action. So guys, as you can see, so simple verbs. So here I'm not talking about only the simple present or simple past or present perfect. I'm talking about all of them, but I'm making emphasis on the verbs, okay? So simple verbs. They are used for completed action, something that you already did, and it's not an action that continues. It's ended and that's it. Or permanent situations, as you can see in the examples here. Now, any questions, guys, so far?
No.
Not yet.
David?
No yet.
Okay.
Actually, it's good.
Please give me 5 minutes. I have to take a call from the work.
Did you say she needs to talk on the phone? Yeah? Yes? I didn't hear you. Okay,
yes,
good. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so as you can see in the first sentence, I love to listen to romantic music. So this situation can change, but we can say that it's a permanent situation. It's in the present. But now, in the second sentence, we're using the past and we say she went to the cinema last week. So it's an action that already happened. It's still not going, like it's not an ongoing situation. Now, in the third sentence, we're using the present perfect, right? And we say, I've never lived in Europe. So it's a permanent situation. as well as in the next sentence. And in the last one, it's a completed action. Keep in mind that for these situations, we will use simple verbs. Now, when do we use continuous verbs, David?
Continuous verbs are for ongoing situation or temporary situation. When we say when we say continuous verb, we refer to verbs in the ing form.
Sibel, can you read 2 examples, please?
Okay, I'm listening to reggaeton music right now. Ongoing action. She was cleaning the house. It makes emphasis in the duration.
It makes emphasis in the duration. Okay, very good. David, help me with the next sentence.
I've been living in Santa Ana for 5 years. Ongoing situation present.
The next one.
I did not respond your call. I was working.
Okay. And the last sentence, Sibel.
She's been working on a new project. Ongoing situation present.
Okay, good. So now we have the continuous verbs, right? With the ing form. So here we have mixed tenses, right? The present, the past progressive, the present perfect progressive. So in the first sentence, it's an action that is happening now. So it's not, it is, and we can tell because we see the word right now. So probably you studied signal words like right now, yesterday, lately. All of these words help us identify the tense that we're using, right? So in the second sentence, what tense are we using, David?
Sorry, I couldn't catch it.
In the second sentence, what tense are we using?
I think that is past progressive.
Progressive, yeah. Past progressive. So here, it's an action that already ended, right? But keep in mind that when we use the past progressive, we are making emphasis in the duration of the activity. For example, if I say, I cleaned the house yesterday, I'm just making emphasis on the action that I cleaned the house. But when I say she was cleaning the house, I'm making emphasis on how long that action lasted. Now, in the third sentence, Sibel, why do you think that the third sentence, that is an ongoing situation?
Ongoing situation is because you're living in Santana for a long time. You live for 5 years, but maybe it's until today.
Yes, exactly. So this is a situation that started in the past and continues to the present. So I moved to Santa Ana like 5 years ago, but I'm still living there. So goes from the past to the present. So it is an ongoing situation. Ongoing situation, because I don't know if I'm going to move or if I going to keep living here, right? Now, in the next sentence, we have 2 tenses, right, David?
Sorry, I have problems with the internet.
Oh, okay, no problem. So here, did you say something?
No,
okay, good. So here it's an action, one action, was in the past, right? But we make emphasis on the other one. I did not respond your call. I was working. So again, we make emphasis in the duration, right? I was doing this activity when you called, so I didn't respond. So, and in the last one, it's also an ongoing situation. Why? David? The last sentence.
Maybe because it's like a situation that happened in the past and continues in the future.
Exactly. So I started working on a new project, but I'm still working on it and I don't know when I'm gonna finish it. So we use continuous verbs. So it's just keep in mind, continuous verbs is a progressive action, an ongoing action. Now, do you have questions so far?
No yet, teacher.
No.
Sibel? Okay, good. I think you already studied these tenses, right?
Yes.
Yes, good, good. Well, good. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so here we have some more examples. Okay, Gabriela's back here. Okay, so let's read them. Sibel, can you read the examples that we have in the simple present?
Okay, simple present, habits, repeated, action, routines. She's going to the gym every day. She goes to the gym every day. I take English courses 3 times a week. Johnny likes to eat vegetables.
Okay. So it is for habits, repeated actions, and routines, okay, when we use the simple present, right? David, what are some keywords or signal words for the simple present?
Verbs are in the base form.
And what are some signal words, like words that we use with the simple present?
Maybe now, actually, or every day.
And what are the two that we have here?
Every day, 3
every
times
day,
a week.
And 3 times a week. When I say signal words, I'm referring to these words like every day, or daily, or often, or always, twice a week, 3 times a week. So these words are signal words that we can use with the simple present. Now, Gabriela, can you help me with the sentences in the present continuous?
Action in progress. Michael is watching TV right now. She's taking a test now. We are experiencing technical issues currently.
Okay, so again, we have some signal words. What are they, David?
Sorry?
What are the signal words that we have for the present continuous?
Right now and now, and currently.
Currently, very good. Now, we also have the simple past and the past continuous. I just wanted to bring, to like present this chart to remind you, right, of how to use these tenses. So, Gabriel, no, let's see, David, help me with the simple past, please.
Complete action. I bought a new car yesterday. I take English course 3 times a week. Johnny likes to eat vegetables. Okay,
good. Very good. So this verb is bought. I bought a new car yesterday. Okay, good. Now let's see, Gabriela, can you help me with the past continuous?
I was walking to the park when I saw an eagle. Yesterday, we were talking about our trip to Vegas. When my son was sleeping, I was playing video games.
And Sibel, when do we use the past continuous?
Okay, when you make situations in the past, but
Mhm.
they are still doing in the present.
What does it say here, Sibel?
And the what?
Can
And
you
what?
help me read?
Yeah,
The
okay.
past continuous. Mhm.
I was walking to the park when I saw an eagle. Oh, well.
Oh, when we
I
use the past continuous.
I think that
Ah,
feels when it's happening one action and it is another interrupter, but by another action.
Yeah, yeah. So we are it's in the past and we're doing something with another action interrupts that action, right? For example, I was walking to the park. That's one action. And what happened after that? Sibel?
okay. What happened after that? Other
After, yeah,
things.
what happened after when I was walking to the park?
Oh, okay. I saw an eagle. O sea, I saw an eagle.
So two
That happened
actions.
a past situation, a simple past that action is completed, right?
Yeah, but this action happened while I was doing another thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is when we use both tenses. Also, remember that we use it when we make emphasis on the duration of the action, right? So, in the next sentence, we were talking about our trip. So we don't really know how long, right? But we make emphasis on that action. And Gabriela, in the third sentence, what are we doing? Are we making emphasis on the duration of the action, or one action was in progress when another action happened?
Well, we are emphasize what action was in progress, what when the other action happened.
So another action interrupted, right? The action that was in progress. So very good. Now let's see questions so far. No
No,
question.
teacher.
Okay, good. So
No,
now
just
do you have a question, David?
no, actually no.
Okay,
Thanks.
good. Okay, good. Yeah, if at any time you have any question, just let me know, okay? And now we have the present perfect and the present continuous before we practice. So when do we use the present perfect, Gabriela?
We use the present perfect when we are talking about things that starts in the past and are completed in the present. It have been completed in the present, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, they're still connected to the present. So what are some examples, Sibel?
I've written a novel. She's read 10 books this year. He's watched the first episode so far.
Good. When do we use the present perfect continuous, David?
It's an action that happened in the past, but continues in the present.
And what are the examples that we have, Gabriela?
Excuse me, teacher.
What can you help me read the examples?
With the present perfect of continuous.
Yeah, present perfect continuous.
Okay. I've been gardening outside. It's lovely today. They've been working at night lately. We've been traveling around the world.
Okay, good. So as you can see, in the present perfect, it's an action that is finished, is completed, but it has some connection to the present. Why? Because the first one, I've written a novel. So the action is completed, but it still has some result in the present, right? Maybe he published the novel and people are reading it, or people are commenting on the novel. So it has some connection to the present. Now, she's read 10 books this year. Same thing. And he's watched the first episode so far. Maybe he's watching a series and it's still going on in the present, right? And for the continuous part, so the actions are still in progress, okay? They are not completed. So now we're going to practice with simple and continuous verbs. And what are we going to do in the first practice, David? Can you help me with the instructions?
Complete the sentences with the verb in parentheses. Make sure you use the right form of the verb. Simple or continuous.
Very good. So, Sibel, help me with number 1.
Okay. Jesse and John went to the museum yesterday.
Okay, good. Very good. Sibel, David, number 2.
Guardian is waiting outside.
Very good. Yeah. Let's see. Number 3, Gabriela.
I have lived in Mexico for 5 years.
Good. Number 4, Sibel.
Okay, Judy like to play music while she's doing her homework.
What's the verb in the past or in the present, Sibel?
In the present, because it's a currently activity.
Okay. Now, Judy. Judy is a third person. So what happens to the verb?
Oh, yes. Judy likes.
There you go.
Sorry. Oh my God. I feel that tired today. Believe me, I feel seriously tired.
No, I understand. Like it's actually this time like everyone wants to be like relaxing.
Yeah, but today
so
it was a very stressful day. For the reason I feel like asleep.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I understand. Yeah, and that happens to everyone. So number 5, Gabriela.
I fell in love with that painting, so I bought it.
So I bought it. Okay, number 6, David.
Yesterday at this time, my friend were having a party on the beach.
Very good. Yeah. Number 7, Gabriela.
She has cleaned the backyard all day. She's tired.
She has cleaned?
Or she cleaned the backyard all day. She's tired.
Let's see. What do you think, Sibel?
I think she was cleaning the backyard all day. She's tired.
David, what do you think?
Oh my God.
I am according with Sibel.
Say that again.
Sorry.
She was.
I am with Sibel.
Sibel, you think that she was cleaning the backyard?
Yeah.
Okay. And Gabriela says she's cleaned the backyard all day, all day. So that's the signal word. Try again.
She cleaned the backyard all the day.
Did you say it in the past?
Okay. She has been cleaning the backyard all day.
No.
I'm
joking.
God.
Yeah, that's the right answer. Very good. Yeah. she's been cleaning the backyard all day. She's tired. So we're making emphasis on how long the action lasted. So very good. Yeah, very good, Sibel. But it also makes sense if we say she was cleaning the backyard all day. But in this case, we use the present perfect progressive because of the signal word all day. Number 8, David. David.
Sorry.
Number
Teresa.
8.
Teresa has
Number
never.
yeah, number 8. Sorry, I said 9, but 8.
Teresa has never traveled abroad.
Very good. What about number 9, Gabriela?
We were driving to the beach when the car broke.
Very good. And Sibel, the last one.
Okay, Mike has already watched the movie. That movie.
Okay, that movie. Yeah, very good. Okay, now let's go with practice number 2. What are we going to do in this exercise, Gabriela?
Look at the pictures below and make a sentence for each one. Make sure you use the correct tense.
So here, guys, we have signal words, okay? We have all day, right now, 4 hours, yesterday, already, last week, at the moment, and never. So you will make a sentence for each picture. Not all of them, I will tell you which sentence, okay? But I'll give you 1 minute just to look at the pictures and start thinking about your answers, okay? So look at the signal words because that will tell you which tense you need to use. And if you have questions before we start, you can also let me know. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Yes or no, or I think.
I guess.
Okay,
Yes.
David, so you go with the first one, all day.
I have been writing all the day.
Okay, writing what?
A letter.
A letter or a text.
A novel.
A long text. Okay, I've been texting my girlfriend all day. Okay, Sibel, let's go with number 2.
Okay, I'm eating right now.
You're eating?
No, not yet, but for the picture.
Oh, but you said I, right? I thought you were eating a hamburger.
Oh my God, yes, yes. they are
Yeah.
eating right now.
Yeah, does it not make you hungry to look at them eating hamburgers and fries?
I love
I want
hamburgers.
to eat it.
You want to eat right now, David?
Eat a hamburger.
Oh,
Or maybe
are
a
you eating a
pizza.
hamburger or do you want to eat one?
Do you want to eat one?
Me?
No,
I'm
I
not-
want.
Oh, you
I
want? Okay, good. So from where? Burger King, Wendy's,
I prefer Burger King.
Burger
I don't
King.
know
Why?
I don't know. I am trying for a long time.
Okay, good. Gabriela, number 3. 4 hours.
He spent 4 hours on watching his social network.
Say that again.
He spent 4 hours on watching his social network.
Okay, yeah, watching or like checking this, his or her social media or social networks. Is that what you said?
Yes, it will be more social media.
Of social media, okay, checking his or her social media. David, yesterday.
Mm, I was taking I was drinking coffee when suddenly my friend appeared.
And where is the word yesterday?
Yes, yeah. I
Uh-huh.
was drinking coffee yesterday when my friend appeared.
Okay, when my friend appeared. Okay, good. Sibel, I'm ready.
All right, okay. He's already sleeping.
He's already sleeping, yeah. Okay, good. Last week, Gabriela.
At this time, I was dancing in a party last week.
Okay, this time I was dancing. Okay, good. David, at the moment, that means happening now.
Mm, I am taking I am taking call at the moment.
Say that again.
I taking call.
I taking
I am taking call at the moment.
call or calls?
Calls.
Called at the moment, okay? Good. And Sibel, never.
I've never been in Asia.
Do we say in or to?
Well, I've never been in I don't know if it's correct, or
To.
at to Asia, okay?
You've never been to?
Asia.
Okay, good. Okay, so here, these words, as I said, are like signal words, and they'll tell you when to use like the simple present, present progressive. And as you can see, we used simple and continuous verbs. Now let's go to the next activity. What are we gonna do here, Gabriela?
Instructions. Look at Melinda's picture and create questions based on her information. Then answer the questions with her information that is in the chart.
Okay, so here we have, it's like an interview that we're gonna do. We're gonna create questions and we're gonna answer them with the information that we have here. So here we have, what's her place of residency, Sibel?
Mexico.
What are other places where she's lived, David?
Spain and Brazil.
What languages does she speak, Gabriela?
English, Spanish, and Portuguese.
What are her hobbies, Sibel?
Painting and watching TV.
David, what projects is she working on?
Art exhibition start August 8th, finish November 20.
Okay, and what other activities did she do, Sibel?
Okay, she went to the cinema. She bought groceries. She visited her grandparents.
Okay, good. So now, for example, if I choose Gabriela, you will ask a question, okay, about any of this information, and then you will choose one of your classmates, and that classmate is going to answer the question. So, so here we're gonna play with the tenses. That's why you can see within parentheses the time, okay? Some activities are in the past, some activities are in the present, some activities start in the past and are still happening in the present. So keep that in mind when you make your question. Now let's start with Sibel. Sibel, make a question and then you choose someone that will answer that question.
Okay. David, are you practicing any hobby in this moment?
Oh, no, we're gonna do it with
No.
her information. Yeah, we're asking questions about her, about Melida.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
And
yeah.
yeah, and the answers will be with the information that we have here, the information that we have about.
Okay, David. Where is the actual residence of Melida?
Actually, Melida is living in Mexico.
Okay.
Yes.
David, now it's your turn. You ask a question and you choose one of your classmates.
Where does Melida live before?
Make the question again, David. Let's try to make it with the present perfect.
Where does Melida have been living before?
Where does? That's present.
No, where has been living? Where have been where where Melida has been living before?
Where has Melida been living?
Where does Melida has living before? To Gabriela.
Gabriela?
She was living in Spain and Brazil.
Okay. Now, Gabriela? Now you ask a question. Same thing. Yeah.
Okay. Civil. How long did Melida live in Mexico?
Make the question again. Is there any other tense that we can use for this?
Let me see.
Remember, we saw the simple and continuous verbs with the present, with the past, and with the present perfect.
How long have been Melida living in Mexico?
Good. Now, only one thing. How long has Melida been living, or how long has Melida lived in Mexico?
Well, she has been living in Mexico for 5 years.
Very good, Sibel. Yeah, she, right? It's a woman, yeah. Good. So yeah, that's the tense that we use. She has been living in Mexico for 5 years. Remember, it's something that started in the past and continues in the present. Sibel, your turn.
Okay, David, what Melida is making for hobbies?
Mm, Melida loves painting and watching TV.
Okay, good.
Mm, uh, which are the current project of Melida? Uh,
Gabriela.
Gabriela.
Excuse me, David, which are?
Which are the current projects? Melida, which are the current Melida projects?
She is currently art exhibition.
Okay. Let's use the present. Should we use the present perfect or the present perfect continuous here? What do you think, Gabriela?
Probably continuous.
Okay, so,
Has
so how do we say it?
She has been I don't know, teacher.
Oh, here we can use a verb, working on. What is she working on?
Yeah, she has been working on an art exhibition.
Very good, very good. That's why it's very important that you see the information within parentheses. It's an action that started in the past and it hasn't finished yet. Keep that in mind. It finishes until November 20th. So it's an action that will end in the future. Gabriela.
When did Melinda go to the cinema? I don't know. No, let me think.
We don't know when she went. Oh, yeah, we do. So are you going to change your question, Gabriela?
No, I think that is the question. When did Melinda go to the cinema?
Last week, Melinda went to the cinema last week.
Okay, I have a question for, okay, so Sibel, let's continue and then I'll ask you a few questions.
Okay, David. Which activities Melinda has done?
Melinda went to the cinema and bought groceries. So groceries. And also visited her grandparents.
Okay, good. David?
Which are the languages that Melinda has been learning?
Melinda has been learning Spanish and Portuguese.
Okay, good. Now I have a question. How long has Melinda been speaking Spanish? Anyone? How long has Melinda been speaking Spanish?
Melinda has been speaking Spanish around 7 years.
Around 7 Years. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Now one more question. Let's see. What places has Melinda lived in? What places has Melinda lived in?
Melinda has lived in Spain and Brazil.
Very good, Sevilla. Okay, good. Okay, so as you can see, we use different tenses here, like past, simple past, present perfect, depending on the activities, right? Now we're gonna finish with the last one. Let's see. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so here we have some questions. Okay, these are the questions that you are going to discuss, and then I will select I'll select the question that you have to respond. Now, I was hoping to have more students to make up breakout rooms. So I think that, let's see. I think I can still do it. So let's see, I will create one breakout room and I will ask these questions to just one student, right? So we can have two. And then when we come back, we're gonna discuss these questions. So before I send you to the breakout rooms, I want you to take notes of the questions. So you have them in your notebook in case you forget them, okay? So I'll give you 2 minutes for that. Okay, I'll set a timer. You have 2 minutes now to write down the questions.
Isabel, what's your family doing right now?
Oh, are you done with the questions, David? I will send you to a breakout room. So
Okay.
So we are in pairs. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. 3 seconds. 1, 2, and okay, good. Do you have all the questions, guys? Do you have all the questions in your notebook?
Yes.
Okay, David?
Yeah.
Gabriela, do you have the questions in your notebook?
To be honest, I took a screenshot, teacher.
Okay, good. Yeah, as long as you have the questions. Yeah, good. Okay, David, do you also have the questions? If you didn't write them down, you can take a screenshot. Yeah. I just don't want you to like, oh, I forgot the questions. Okay. Okay, so now you will discuss with your partner these questions, and when we come back, I will ask you different questions, okay, from the same that we have here. Let's see. And I will give you 5 minutes for that, okay?
Okay.
Good. Okay, so let's see, since there are only 3 students, I'm going to practice with you, David, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so David, what's your family doing right now?
Uh, so far, they are trying to talking about what they done during the day.
They're talking about what they did, okay?
Yeah.
Good. Mhm.
And also, my sister is watching TV right now.
Yeah, what is she watching?
I think it is like a novel.
Uh, like a soap opera?
Something like that.
Okay, good. You can also ask me questions, okay? Uh, David, have you visited another country?
Yes, as I was telling you before, I just visited Guatemala. I think that's so great to be in another place or out of your country to meet people
Why?
and mm,
Mhm.
because sometimes when you are in another place, you get knowledge and also meet people, uh, know about different cultures, or
Mhm.
you are taking time with maybe your family or your friends. I think that is a good treasure.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Now, what were you doing yesterday in the afternoon, David?
In the afternoon, to be honest, I was running because I am trying to take a different lifestyle
Oh,
because
really?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
I have been uh, I have been past some bad things in my life, basically with help, with
With what?
sometimes I have problem with my body. It's
Oh.
like
Mhm.
yeah, so I have to do more exercise,
Mhm.
trying to practice an sport
What
or
kind of sports do you like?
uh, I prefer playing basketball than play soccer.
Okay, rather than play soccer?
Yes,
Mhm.
I play soccer maybe mm, a few times in the week, but I
Oh,
prefer play
yeah.
basketball more than play soccer.
You play basketball more.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, I like both sports, but I mean, like here's not common for girls to play soccer, right?
Uh,
Yeah, only
yeah,
guy.
but I met some people that some girls that uh, they they like to play soccer, and they play and they watch a match or maybe they practice in like a league of
Oh,
soccer, something like that.
oh yeah. Okay, good. Now, David, what's the nicest thing someone has ever done for you?
Mm, maybe that could be like a person could done for me is like taking time or do some specific things that I love.
Like what?
Basically, that is something like a secret, but
Ah, okay.
I,
Sorry. Okay. Okay, but taking time to spend it with you. Is that what that's
yeah,
what you're trying to say? Okay.
yeah. So basically, it is like living the moment with me. Actually, my girlfriend is uh, for example, my girlfriend right now um, gone
Uh-huh.
to my home to take time with me. Actually, she lives in Santa Ana and I live in Ciudad Arce. It's like 1 hour
Yeah.
driving.
Yes.
It is like a big distance between us.
Yeah.
So I
It's a
think
long
that
drive.
that is living the moment for me.
Yeah.
That she wants to be with me. I think all the time, but
Yeah,
but
that no, that's good.
there's
All of us appreciate other people taking time with us, right?
yeah.
Good. What did you do for your last birthday?
My last birthday, I gone to aquatic park that is near to my home.
It's
Basically,
near
it
your
is
house. Okay.
it's basically like 15 minutes to in in car,
Okay. Okay.
but the
Oh, that's so
walking
much
is
fun.
around 20 30 minutes.
Good. Okay. Now, last question. How long have you known your best friend? Well, do you have a best friend?
Actually, yes, but he's not here in El Salvador. He's out of country. It's on United States in Los Angeles.
How
I
long have
think
you know your best friend?
all the life. I am 23 years old,
Mhm.
and she is one year old than me.
Mhm.
So basically, it's all the life.
Ah, okay. So
We
how would you say that in the present perfect?
oh we have been uh
Mhm. We have been friends.
we have been friends for we have been friends all the life.
Okay. Since you were little.
See, yeah,
Okay. Good. Well, I'm pretty sure you missed him, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Mhm. Now we're gonna go back to the main session to discuss all these questions. Okay.
okay.
Good.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah. Let's see. It actually, let's see. Yeah. Like, okay. Good. Where where is Gabriela? Did she leave?
I didn't know I was alone in the short group.
You were not with her?
No, she didn't with me.
Well, so I think she left because when I sent you to the breakout rooms, she was there. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh my gosh, my bad. So, Sibel, let's see. Oh, okay. Sibel, tell me, have you visited another country?
Well, yes, I visited. I've been in Cuba.
You've been to Cuba?
That is
Yes.
so great.
Uh-huh.
It is like an adventure.
Tell us about your trip, Sibel.
Well, I've been there because in that moment I was working in KPMG. That was international company about audit, external audit. Yeah, and in Cuba was celebrated seminar of account. And for that reason, I was there. But unfortunately, the seminar wasn't good. I don't feel good with the seminar.
Okay.
I remember a guy started to give plenary or an oral explanation. And they couldn't speak in Spanish. They
couldn't
could
speak Spanish.
Portuguese. Imagine Portuguese. And the plenary was in Portuguese. And maybe the half of the people there stand up and go to other place. And then in another time, a Canadian man gave us a plenary too in English. And I remember they saw around him, and she noticed that nobody translated the plenary. Yeah, and he started the plenary in English.
Gosh.
Yeah, well, I tried to understand. In that moment, I couldn't able to speak like today because I feel more comfortable now. But imagine, I don't know what kind of level the people had in that moment in the plenary, because I remember there were 12 countries, people of 12 countries in that seminar. And that's a little bit, wow, what's happened here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a weird experience, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you'll never forget it. Okay, good. So, well, since you did not have someone to speak with, I'm going to ask you another question, and is, what were you doing yesterday in the afternoon? Sibel?
Oh, it's for me.
Yeah. So
sorry.
I had the chance to practice with David, but I didn't know that Gabriel was in there. So sorry, I apologize for that. So yeah, this question is also for you, so you can have time to talk. What were you doing yesterday in the afternoon?
I was working. I was working yesterday in the afternoon because well, as I say in the beginning, we had a business in my house. And well, we make pupusas, típicos, lunch, breakfast, dinner, and well, that's a lot of work here.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, maybe the entire day I'm working. Yes.
You work all day?
Yes.
Oh yeah, so at night, yeah, you must be tired for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so David, share with us what you did for your last birthday.
Oh, well, in my last birthday, I traveled to Guatemala. So I think it was like one of the best gifts that I received before.
Why?
Because it was like a surprise
Oh, sweet.
that that I received from someone that just I know around 1 or 2 years.
Mhm.
So it's like that an unexpected gift that I have never I have never thought about that, to be
Yeah,
honest.
well, we're glad to hear that. That was very special. Let's see one more question for Sibel to give you a chance to talk. Sibel, what's the nicest thing someone has ever done for you?
Mm, well, give me maybe invite me to travel. Well, I have some friends in Israel, and recently they invite me to travel to Israel, but they told me that they want that I stay in Israel for 6 months.
Wow.
And yeah, 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 and
Are you
and
willing to do that?
I want
yeah.
to I want a friend like them.
You want a
Yeah.
friend like them? Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yes, I think they love me a lot, and well, sometimes the Bible say it's better a friend like a brother or a family, right? In this
Yeah.
moment, I feel like that's true.
Yes. Yeah,
Because
and it will be a wonderful experience.
yes, a wonderful experience. Yes, yes, and that's to me, it's really amazing.
Okay, yes. Well, if you can go, go. And if you go, take pictures.
Yes, yes, yes. So,
Okay, okay, good.
May
Just
I go with you?
David?
oh, they.
David wants to go with you. Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna stop the class here. Just some comments. Remember, when we talked about the past activities that we did in the past, let's make sure that we use verbs in the past, right? Like they went, they stood up, and let's because sometimes we change the verbs from, we're talking in the past, but we use verbs in the present. Okay. And when we use, for example, this question, have you visited another country? And you want to answer, you say, I've been to, and then the place. Okay. So these are my only comments. I don't know if you guys have questions, or if not, we're good to go now.
Yes. Do you record this class? Because I would
Yes.
like to hear the class again, because we saw a lot of information in the class, and I would like to listen again.
Yeah. We record the classes. I don't know if you can have access to the classes. Let me talk to Merlin, and I will let her know. Yeah, but you have studied these tenses, right? I just want to make sure, because in the book it says that it's just a review. So
Yes.
you have studied these tenses before, right? I just want to make sure.
Yes, yes, I've studied, but I would like to listen again.
Yeah.
If you can send us the link in the group, and to please, and thank you.
Yes, I will double check that, and we will be practicing these tenses during the week as well. So this won't be the first and last class, okay? We'll keep doing that tomorrow. So if David, any questions? Or if not, guys, have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow at this time, okay?
Good night, thank
7:30.
you.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Have
Bye
a good night.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.